Time for another Morning Hog Brew Review special edition. We are getting into some pumpkin beers, and SR Parrot has brought the flavors. Josh is about to serve them up. It's a 95.7 The Hog Morning Hog Brew Review next. 95.7 The Hog, it's the Morning Hog Happy Hour. Brew Review time. Josh, SR Parrot. Oh, yeah, also Steve over there. But Josh, SR Parrot. More importantly. Good morning, buddy.
Good morning.
You know, I have... because I've learned over the last few years, I have not got a pumpkin yet.
Okay.
I want to wait till the last minute, carve it, set it outside, and that way it doesn't turn to water by Hogtober 31st. You have brought beers, which are really good anytime.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Fresh, tasty. Crack them when you want, right?
Yep.
So let's crack them now.
Yeah, so we got 4 different pumpkin beers today.
Okay.
Pumpkin beers are kind of the weird thing in the craft world where one year they're super popular.
Right.
And the next year it drops off.
Right.
And then again, they're popular again for a year or two, and then it drops off. Well, last year, really popular, and I'm hoping they are again this year.
Let's see if we're going to try to boost it up right here by giving you some flavors. All right, where do we start?
So we're going to start off with Fat Point's Pumpkin Gorda.
Okay. Ooh. I love this name.
So their Fat Point is out of Punta Gorda, Florida.
Steve, get a map out. You know what I'm talking about.
So all these beers are going to be slightly different.
Okay.
When it comes to pumpkin beer, everybody does it slightly different. Some use certain spices, like pumpkin spices, for example.
Right.
And some go for like a pumpkin pie flavor.
Okay.
So we're going to have some variations today, which is kind of cool.
I'm going to say that this one is the pie aroma just based on that, but maybe not. I don't know. Maybe there's some spice.
So they use real pumpkin in this one.
Okay.
So you'll probably get a little bit more of a, I wouldn't say vegetal, but you'll definitely get pumpkin.
Yes.
Is there lactose in this?
Yep.
Not this one, though.
Nope. Steve did. He had a big glass of chocolate milk before the show, though, so that's probably why he's singing.
Yeah, now I'm confused.
Well, now you're making me double.
This is really, this is very good, though. Very smooth, right? But
extremely smooth.
It's effervescent as well. It's like if you shot a pumpkin out with adrenaline and then ate it. That's what it would be like.
So it obviously has the pumpkin in it, but on the back of the can here it says it's elevated by notes of cinnamon, nutmeg, and a touch of clove. And then the types of hops they're using as well with some spices and ginger are what are giving your flavor profile.
See, now you put clove in my head. I'm like, oh, got it. Yeah, on the back end. On the back end, clove-ish.
So using more, they're using real pumpkin, but they're also using a lot of what you would associate pumpkin flavors with, which is pumpkin spice and stuff in your Starbucks coffee and and stuff like that.
When we get unfiltered beers before and they're real cloudy and hazy or whatever, this doesn't seem to have that same amount of cloud, yet there's a lot happening in there, right?
Not only that, it has a really nice pumpkin flavor, so it actually does taste like pumpkin. And it has a very, very slight tinge of sweetness on the very back end.
Yes.
And that's going to come from the malt and stuff like that. But very nicely balanced.
Yeah. I do like the pumpkin beers that don't make you have that aftertaste like you've licked a gourd from the outside right out of the earth.
I don't have a whole lot of experience doing that.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, trust me. It's not. You shouldn't do it. On a dare for $20. All right. Next up, a bottled beer. What's happening?
So these are our friends over at Dogfish.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this is kind of the quintessential pumpkin beer of the year. People are always looking forward to this.
Dogfish, I love you.
Because this is more of a brown ale.
Okay.
Whereas the other one is, just a spiced ale. So you're going to get pumpkin spices in here as well.
It's got spice.
The ABV on this, though, is 7%.
Hey, yeah!
It smells.
Take it to the top,
It
baby.
smells just like
Give
a
me the
pumpkin
gong.
pie slice. I think it does.
And every year they have new artwork on the bottles, which is always killer.
Show me that one. I can get a good look at
really
that one.
cool
Let's
this
see
year.
that one. Let's see everybody. Everybody take a look at that one. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they got some really cool artwork on the pumpkin every year.
Looks
something
like a
different.
Black Sabbath album cover a little bit.
There you go.
Love it.
Or corn.
Okay. Well, corn, yeah. Sure, I'll take that. All right. But it does have the spices right up there. It's right up front.
Yes. So those, you're exactly right. So those pumpkin spices are right there, right up front. There's no mistaking this is a pumpkin style beer. Again, nicely balanced.
But again, not overpowering spice. I don't want to imply that you need like a sneeze guard or something for it. It's not, you're not going to inhale that stuff. It's just it is nicely balanced.
Yeah, I mean, Dogfish has been doing stuff like this for so long, and they have such a culinary look on beer itself that you can tell. It's just killer beer.
They craft these formulas so well each year for these seasonals that they don't really have to mess with them. But it feels like like you said, they tinker with them every year a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
I'm sure they do slight tweaks here and there, but
love it.
7% pumpkin beer from Dogfish.
Can't go wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, but I would recommend carving your pumpkin first and then having this, just because of the knife.
Or carve it out, pour the beer inside of it, and tap.
Oh my God, Josh,
Dude.
this is
Pump
why
keg.
he is the craft beer specialist at SR Parat. More coming up on the Morning Hog Brew Review on 95.7 The Hog. 95.7 The Hog, it's the Morning Hog Brew Review. It's happy hour. That's why Josh from SR Parat is sitting right over there bringing us delightful pumpkin beers. Yeah, I'll clap for you, Josh. Everybody else, too. We had a couple of great beers on the front end, and we're continuing a pumpkin theme. I've never even seen this can. I don't know what the hell's going on. That one's scaring me, to be honest with you, the next beer.
Good. So last week we had Motorworks Oktoberfest.
Okay.
And I mentioned that we may have something this week. Well, here it is.
You did.
Yep.
You little tease.
So this is Motorworks Pumpkin Ale.
Ooh.
It's called Haya Gordy.
Maybe the top can I've ever seen.
Right. I think this is one of my favorite designs I've seen
incredible.
on a can. I know my son would freak out because he's a huge It movie fan.
Yes.
So Haya Georgie, Haya Gordy.
Beautiful.
Great play on words. The can has the red balloon on the front.
Oh, my God.
I mean, just great marketing.
I mean, it doesn't even have to taste good, but I bet it will. I bet it will.
Right.
So wait, so they've done an Oktoberfest beer, and now they're doing a pumpkin beer.
That's right.
Motorworks is busy. Damn.
Yep. Over there in Bradenton and Orlando as well.
Okay, I'm kind of getting.
This is, again, a first for me. I haven't had the opportunity to try this just yet.
Okay, that smells sweeter right off the hit. It just
So
has a
this-
sweeter smell.
7.5% on this guy.
7.5%. Let me sit. I don't have a chair. All right, never mind. I'm just gonna. Drink.
This is fantastic tasting.
Oh wow!
This
Wow.
is not what I expected.
That's extremely unique. I don't think I've ever had a pumpkin beer like
There is
that.
a lot going on in a good way. Very layered.
Wow.
So you get a lot of that pumpkin spices up front, some sweetness, kind of dissipates a little bit, and then you get a different flavor of the pumpkin itself.
It has it almost has like a thicker consistency. Seems like
There's a
Okay,
little
yeah.
bit. There's
Right?
a little bit of
Viscosity.
sass on the back too,
Right,
like
absolutely.
spice, right?
Yeah.
But it's not a cinnamon spice. It may be like a hot clove. Is that a thing? Is a
Wow.
hot clove a thing, Josh?
I really
It almost
like
reminds
that.
me of
You ever heard of a hot clove?
like a pumpkin hot toddy kind of
Yeah.
in that direction.
Yeah, there's a little bit of warmth on the back, but not warmth in a Marzen or whatever way, but like in a heat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like somebody dropped a little Tabasco in there, but it's not that.
That's really good, dude.
Oh my God.
So you're saying
Wow.
when they say pumpkin spice, you get a little bit
Holy
of spice.
Literally
Schnikes.
spice, yeah, like
Yeah.
a pepper almost. But holy crap, man.
That's
Motorworks, what are
fantastic.
you doing? What are they doing over there?
All
making,
good things, apparently.
They're making beer magic.
There's
is
a
what they're
lot
doing.
going on in that, dude.
Yeah.
So
Very
obviously,
There's a
complex.
lot.
and a seasonal here too. So rush. We need
Absolutely.
We need to hurry
And
up.
like I said, with the can being as cool as it is, I'd almost buy a
Yeah.
six-pack.
yeah,
Keep one can.
I'm
just
keeping
to-
one.
Yeah.
Hell, I'd buy a
Goes to
12
hang out.
pack.
Display case for sure.
I mean, that's absolutely.
Wow,
killer.
that is
I don't know if Tim
fantastic.
can get in there, and if you guys check out the YouTube channel, get
That's right.
check
That's
it out.
right. The Morning Hog on YouTube. You can check it out. Wow. Now, again,
there-
we should probably tell
you're
people
right.
where we can find these, right?
Hold on, I am
What?
getting some spice on the
Are you
back.
getting that?
Yeah.
That's a little heat, right?
I'm gonna have to ask him about that.
I gotta
one.
find
See
out.
if
There
it-
may be a secret thing in there.
Yeah.
Somebody might have dropped
Little
a pepper,
cayenne.
right? A little cayenne.
Maybe.
Little jalapeno.
You know, I'm not gonna confirm that, but
If you remember the movie, the remake of the movie It, the first one, right? There was that part where a Pennywise threw a bunch of peppers in Georgie's face. You remember that part? You
I'll have to
remember
rewatch it.
You guys remember it, right? I mean, it's probably the director.
I don't know if I've ever even seen that movie.
I saw it was
Oh.
the director's cut that I saw.
Director's
Probably
cut,
they might have
yeah.
cut that out for the theatrical release.
Yeah.
But
That's
Oh,
possible.
wow,
fiddlesticks.
I'm gonna keep sipping this. I know you got one more beer to bring us, but shoot, this is fantastic.
So we have the one that everybody looks forward to this year.
Whoa.
This time of year. Woo! And that's Tampa Bay's Gourds Gone Wild. I have people ask me in July when this is going to be.
Yeah, I bet. Now, what's the run time for the time you get this to the time it's gone?
So
usually?
it's about August.
Look at that color.
Then we try to get it out into the market by Halloween.
okay.
It's just
Oh,
one of those things when it comes to marketing.
now this has lactose.
Somebody can
correct.
see a medic.
I can smell that. I can smell.
So
I
last year,
taste it.
I was told it did not, and then come to find out it did.
Yeah.
So we corrected that. But yes, this does have lactose.
Okay.
I don't know if it has enough in there to if you're lactose intolerant, if it's going to bother you or not. But
So
even if
good,
it does,
dude.
go for it anyway.
I love this.
It's worth it.
You should be more beer tolerant than lactose tolerant, as always. That's a Morning Hog Brew Review staple right there.
So, like
be
I
more
said,
beer tolerant.
Right, exactly. So, like I said, some of these other beers are more pumpkin spice, like a Starbucks coffee or something like that.
Right.
We've had some great, very complex beers. Boar's Gone Wild is like a pumpkin pie.
Yes, I was.
You almost taste the graham cracker.
Yes.
You taste the pumpkin filling.
The creaminess of it.
Freaks
it's
me
wild.
out.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's a mental thing, and I know there's science involved in it, right? And there's like the whole brewing process that brings those flavors.
Yep.
But it does taste like if you took a pumpkin pie, threw it in a blender, poured beer on it, and chugged it.
I almost wonder if they do that.
Or sipped it with
Like a
straw.
pumpkin pie float.
Right.
Oh, that's good, Jeff.
Well,
Right?
so some of the bars out there.
Steve's
so
got
this, all of these are available on draft. So you definitely want to check out the website.
Okay, you talk about srparat.com/beer finder
That's the
pumpkin
one.
edition.
Yep.
Don't type that in now. Just beer finder.
Yep. So all of them are draft and packaged.
Okay.
Boar's Gone Wild, what is it? So it's 6%. But I've seen people do like cinnamon sugar rims on their pint glasses and stuff like that. So just kind of enhance the beer slightly.
I've seen that too. That's like, is that a newer thing? I just have seen that recently over the last couple of weeks where people have got cinnamon and sugar around the rims of their beers.
Yeah,
And
it's one of those things. I think one or two bars was doing it, and then
Yeah.
social media gets out there. And you go to
Try it at home.
You guys do this type of deal.
It's extra dishes to do at home, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Just lick it. Let your dog lick it off if you have to.
I just throw away all my glasses.
Do you just
get so many pint glasses.
You got a lot of pint glasses.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it. Josh has got a hell of a glass bill.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a perfect finisher.
Yep, it almost finishes like dessert, so that's why we did it last.
Very well done. Well, 4 great beers.
Indeed.
Again, the information there is at srprod.com/beerfinder to find these beers and then to pour them right in your mouth before the holidays and run and get them now because they'll be gone soon. Right?
Absolutely.
That's the only sad part of this episode. It's not sad though. I still have beer. So cheers.